Hey everyone, Magic Man Scott 40k here, back at it with more Dawn of War Soulstorm action. Today I got for you a 3v3. This 3v3 just happened a couple minutes ago, and it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty fun. And I'm doing this mostly because my teammate wanted me to make this. So this is more for him than me. I think he had a good time and wanted to show off his gameplay. So it's this one here, Langers. I checked his record. He's got a way better win rate than me. He's a lot better than me from his score. I think he also has more hours than me. But anyways, he really wanted me to show off his gameplay, and I was like, I got nothing else going on. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and this is like right before New Year's. So, Happy New Year's. And yeah, 2026. Anyways, I thought this was fun. That's gonna be pretty much it for the intro. I don't really have anything. So this is me. Space Marines. SVS. That's the guy's name. SVS. Some like Russian language, I think, not sure. Ever since Definitive Edition came out, it's getting harder and harder to find English people. So finding people who speak English is pretty rare. Ever since Definitive Edition. So yeah. So I can't say this guy's name. Space Marines. This is Miki Sana. Might be like Asian. Sounds like an Asian name. Mixana. Then Cabby 4. Cabby. Maybe like Hawaiian. Cabby. It sounds like a you got Moana, then you got Cabby. It sounds similar. So maybe like something like that. But yeah, I got Necrons. This one's interesting because everyone's different. So you got Necrons, Guard, Space Marines. They're all different. And Mortalis. I love Mortalis. This is like my favorite map in the game. And yeah. I think that's gonna do it for the intro. So right now the wind is crazy. The wind outside is blowing really hard, and it's deciding it might be snowing. It's like turning off and on. It snows for like a minute, then it stops. So it's like deciding what to do. I live right next to a lake. It's not a famous lake or anything, just like a normal lake. So we'll see what happens. Alright. And yeah. So Chaos, bad guys, Space Marines. They just released a new Chaos character, which is a pirate. And I read his book, and he was originally a good guy. So maybe this is like, maybe it's like a before and after. Before he became a pirate, he was a good guy. He was a good Space Marine. So you can see this as like a before and after picture. So before he was a pirate, then after he became a pirate. And then you got orcs. Orcs just do whatever they want. They're allies to like anyone. But they also fight anyone. They can be allies of anyone, but they also fight everyone. But they don't pick a favorite. They don't have any favorites. Necrons just do whatever they want. Or I would say they're like the big bad. I think it's either 9th edition or... I think they're like the big bad right now in the books. Guard. Guard is just trying. Maybe they're possessed. Necrons can possess people. So maybe they're just possessed and can't control themselves. On YouTube, there's a video of a Space Marine fighting Krieg normal soldiers, and they're all possessed. So that's what I'm talking about. And then you got Space Wolves. Space Wolves are very loyal. Who knows? Maybe they still find chaos every now and then, even them. So maybe they got they attack Thousand Suns a lot, which are the smart demons. Maybe they got tricked. Maybe the Space Wolves got tricked. You know? Maybe I'm trying to give them like a story. But yeah, maybe they were tricked. Necrons usually have like relics. So maybe they have like a Space Wolf relic, and that's why they're fighting. Anyways, yeah, so that's not much of an intro there, but whatever. I think the gameplay for this one's really good. I don't think there's any like crazy moments. There's no like standout moments I can think of. But I think it's just fun start to finish. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it. Hopefully you like it. So the first fight happens over here. I think I'm just gonna skip to that. There's not much. There's really not much to talk about. I'm not gonna like do a deep dive on this.
Chaos is strong.
So Oryx is messaging me. He's like, "Hey, I'm basically better than you, and you'll be fine." And I was like, "Oh, cool." I find Orcs pretty hard to fight, so I'm very glad that he's on my side. I don't want to fight Orcs. Alright, first fight. I do want to say at the bat that I had zero plans for this. I just made some Space Marines and I was like, oh, okay, that should work. I had zero plans for the fight. I just kind of winged it. I didn't have like a strategy or anything. It's a very aggressive turret. You can see here, turrets don't really work on Orcs because Big Mech, the Big Mech just out damages it. His damage is just too high, basically. Now I'm not like an Orc expert or anything, so I'm not gonna like tell him what he's like. I'm not gonna give him advice. Alright, so now here I'm helping out. Force Commander's helping out. Now the Space Wolf Force Commander is coming out. Force Commander duel. But he runs away from the duel. Kind of a shameful thing. Sync kill there. Turn it down. Servo Skull. I'm not sure what the Servo Skull is for, to be honest with you. Maybe to stun a building. You can stun buildings with it, but I don't, yeah. Here I wasn't looking and I lose my squad. So that's rough. I just lost a squad there. You don't look for 5 seconds and you lose everything. Pretty aggressive push from guard. Guard's been a pretty expensive, like 160 is a lot. I'm actually shocked this squad survived. I was getting shot by 3 things. Chaos Sword goes in. General goes in. I do like this one a lot just for the action. Here I'm trying to slow down the Space Marine squad because it can destroy buildings pretty quickly. If I let the Space Marine squad do its thing, it can destroy all these buildings. Force Commander is about to go down. And my pretty smart here, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but my Chaos Lord gets trapped. So I just bought this guy like 20 seconds ago, and he's already down. So I lost a squad and a commander. Nice sync kill there. Cultist down. Not looking too great for me. I just lost like everything basically. I am using the cover. No one. I'm the only one using cover. So I thought that was odd. Very aggressive guard player. Maybe he's using the wrong stance.
We are chaos.
He must not be using stances. Pretty destructive early game. And then here I get the armory going. Chaos might have the best armory. They get so many things. So I just went ahead and built it. Their armory is ridiculous. So I just went ahead and grabbed it. And you can see just getting the heavy bolters gave me such a big advantage. I still can't kill the commander though. So I gotta run away. Space Marine doesn't really have an army, so I'm not sure what Space Marine's up to. You got the Force Commander and that's it. Very aggressive guard player. But yeah, I had to retreat there. A lot of damage. Looks like guard finally stopped attacking me. Really strong build order though. Pretty good player. If I remember right, guard actually got the highest amount of kills. Here I push up a bit, try to snipe. Got the heavy bolters going. This is basically what makes Chaos Chaos, is early bolters. So I tried to abuse that. Now their building damage is crap. You can see here my building damage is next to nothing. So I can't do anything against these buildings. Got the grenade upgrade. This is so I can stun them and do some serious damage. I'm also getting champions. You kind of need champions as Chaos. Space Marine's getting snipers. Not a bad idea. Basically all our building damage is crap. So this is gonna take a while. And the Space Marine here, you can see, makes a vehicle. It's the first vehicle of the game. Doing some harassment. Now I got some upgraded champions going. I could fast forward a bit. Nothing's really happening a whole lot. There you go. So one building down. Not bad. About to take out this other building. More snipers. Not bad. Snipers are pretty expensive though, so you gotta watch out. Upgraded Big Mech. Necron Lord. This is the first time Necron Lord showed up. Here I get trapped. I used my ability to do more damage, and now I'm in a really tight pickle. Wraiths are a good idea against snipers and shooter boys. So Wraiths pretty good idea. So here I make Corn Berserkers. I thought Corn Berserkers would be a good counter. Very aggressive command squad. Kind of a bad solar pulse. I would say it's a bad push. So it looks like everyone's level 2 now. So now it's kind of a stalemate.
The true power is here.
It's gonna be a while before I make vehicles. I do like this teamwork. Necrons are pairing. Nice teamwork there. So far these Space Marine vehicles haven't really done anything. And they're not cheap. Space Marine's starting to build up a pretty scary army. He's getting his land back. Now he's got heavy bolters, so now my early advantage is gone. I don't really have an advantage over anyone now. Again, very odd solar pulse. But nice vehicle kill. Destroyed a lot of vehicles. Fast forward a bit, skip the stalemate. And there you go, Space Marine lost his land again. I'm starting to feel bad. The Servo Skull does help with rocket launchers. So maybe that's the plan. Nice damage there. Rocket launchers do nothing to people. So if it shoots a person, it does like no damage. So he's gotta watch out. The rocket launcher makes him stronger, but also weaker. If that makes sense. More stalemates. Necron just kind of throwing away units, not really accomplishing anything. Space Marine's army is pretty weak. I don't know if he's actually really accomplished anything so far. So I got the Berserkers and the Sorcerer combo. I got the chains. Bunch of snipers here. Pretty scary army. Snipers are great against orcs. Fantastic against orcs, so not a bad idea. Yeah, I got the Corn Berserker plus chain combo. I can see orcs is pushing. This is a very expensive vehicle, so I knew orcs was pushing, so I went ahead and go for it. Very weird Necron Lord usage. Yeah, I can tell everybody was pushing now. Necron's is tier 3, which I was shocked. After throwing away so many units. So I think I'm tier 2. And demons are very expensive, so I decided just to stick to tier 2. I was like, I'm fine with tier 2. Big fight here. Now guard is finally doing something. I get solar pulse, so I gotta move my guys around. Looks like, oh, Necron's is tier 4 now. Grey Knight ability being used. Every ability is being used, basically. Now I got flash kits. Lot going on here. Here I see the immortals aren't shooting, so I take advantage of that. Kill the immortals real quick. But then I get countered. Oof. Even with the cover, I'm still getting slaughtered. And then you get flash hits. So now I'm getting slaughtered and these guys are getting slaughtered. So everybody's getting slaughtered. Pariahs are doing work. I lose my commander. Force commander doing some heavy hitting. Good job. I think the Force Commander killed the Necron Lord. It's a good job there. Space Marine and Guard killed my army. So there goes my army there. But yeah, Necron's is tier 4 and I'm tier 2. So it's starting to look pretty bad for me. Here I punch Guard in the face. I thought that'd be appropriate. And right now there's a lot going on. So much that I have no idea what to buy. I have no idea what to do. Like there's a lot going on. And I think everybody's feeling that like that. Another Grey Knight ability. These pries are still alive after like 2 minutes. And you can hear the monolith. Monolith is up and about. Still fantastic teamwork. Absolutely great teamwork. And the monolith like one-shots Flash gets. So there's not a whole lot you can do. Here I think it's another stalemate. We have this huge army, but the monolith one-shots it. So not a whole lot you can do about that. Orcs decides to pick on Space Marine. At this point I really am feeling bad for Space Marine. I really did not want to pick on him. These vehicles are doing next to nothing, but this guy keeps making them. Oh well. And what are you gonna do against upgraded Flash kits? Not a whole lot. There's very few things that stop Flash kits. Very nice Rhino usage, though. You should upgrade the Rhino. I'm not sure where his snipers went, to be honest. Ingar's really trying to help. And Necron's still doing this weird push. I guess he's trying to finish off Orcs. Which makes sense. Orcs don't really have anything. Here I help out Orcs. Trying to be a buddy. Now I got a new wizard. I'm getting all the wizard upgrades. I got corruption, so I'm using that. Another Flash pulse. This one's a lot better. This is a much better solar pulse. Guard's helping out. You really should have plasma. Plasma would be a lot better. Really nice commander usage. This all these priests. Good job there. Excellent command squad usage. Necron Lord might go down here. He's getting shot by everything. Here I'm just kind of the sorcerer can like one-shot buildings, so I'm basically running around destroying buildings. But really nice fight here. But yeah, I think Necrons could have honestly destroyed all this. I'm surprised he didn't. All he needed to do was like solar pulse this corner here, and he could have killed all, like everything. So I'm not sure why he didn't. But honestly, with Necrons being tier 4, there's nothing that can really stop him. Right now, he's pretty much unstoppable. All right, Space Wolves are down. I do feel bad that we basically bullied him the whole game. But he did kill 2 of my squads. Kind of a mean thing to do. No Catan god as far as I can tell. Getting the resources. He's not making Necron warriors. You really need an army. I think Guard's going tier 3. He was tier 2 the whole time. And here I got money for days, so I figured I might as well go tier 3. Now I think Orcs is actually going tier. Yeah, Orcs is tier 4. So now, really, the only ones who can do anything, basically Orcs and Necrons are the only ones who can fight. There's no way I can fight. Big fight happening here. I do have laser tanks, so I did hit tier 4. And I think you'll see laser tanks from Space Marine. So basically everyone's tier 4, except for guard. So now it's starting to look even, actually. Monolith got stunned. And then guard charges me for no reason. I actually felt really offended here. Like, why are you charging me, man? But yeah, he just goes... He tries to kill my commander. Here, try to take out the monolith. But yeah, he's not making warriors. He's not fixing it. It's very odd. And the monolith isn't shooting either. I think he just stunned his own monolith, to be honest with you. Very odd. And then Necrons quits. Nothing really worked out for him, to be honest with you. His race didn't. I don't think his race did anything. His vehicles didn't really do anything. Nothing he really did worked out. Very weird Necron Lord usage too. And then Orcs is like, "Hey, you gonna put this on YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I guess so. Why not?" Wow, Orcs just lost a good chunk of their army. So now everybody's tier 4 against tier 2 guard. This goes as well as you expect. At this point, I started to feel bad because we were starting to bully them. I want to end the game, but I don't want to like bully them. Here you can see I got points for days, and I don't know what to spend it on. There's nothing I can really buy. But yeah, here I'm tier 4. No Bane Blade to stop me. And yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote. Oh, he's buying an upgrade. Oh, sniper. Okay. He just hit tier 3 during this fight, so that's interesting. Sniper, yeah, sniper's not a bad idea. I actually don't have any detection, right? Yeah, the sniper could have killed my guy. What's my sorcerer doing? Not a whole lot. But yeah, I killed the command squad. It was like a bunch of guns shooting at him, and command squad couldn't really hurt me. But yeah. But I do have the prince.
Cross me and die.
Got the demon prince. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty gnarly. And yeah, looks like I got Emperor's Children colors now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I thought that was a fun one. I have so many points. What's weird is I'm buying stuff all the time. I'm not sure. And you can see my population is full, so there's nothing really for me to buy. Anyways, to be honest with you, my army is not even that strong. I have these 2 squads, and then the demon. That's pretty much it. So my army's not even... I'm not sure where my army's at, to be honest with you.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good game.
Great one.
Do not trifle with me, world.
Yeah, I have like 3 squads. I'm not sure why it's 19. I only have like 3 squads and that's it. Oh well. Yeah, there's really not much to talk about. I think the main reason I'm recording this is because Orcs told me to. So I'm hoping you're happy, Orcs. I'm really shocked that... I mean, Necrons really could have went in and destroyed everything. Solar Pulse, Immortals, the Monolith just could have torn this whole thing down. Oh well. But yeah, pretty. I mean, you can see there. I really do think Necron's stunned his own Monolith. So not the brightest player. Not the brightest player out there. But yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote. I'll show you the end screen. I don't think this one's like too crazy, like compared to the other videos I made, but it was fun to look at, and it's hard to find battles like this where people just fight all the time and go all out. So it's a nice change of pace. I like these aggressive players. So yeah, so Orcs got the highest score. Imperial Guard got the highest score on their team. I'm actually surprised by that because they lost pretty much every fight. So I'm not even sure how Guard got the highest score. And here was tier 2, and Necron's was tier 4. But somehow the tier 2 army did better. Trying to wrap my head around that. He did make like, I don't know, 6 heavy weapon teams. And I'm not sure what they killed, to be honest. I think the heavy weapon teams, I mean, they were shooting. I just don't know if they killed anything. But they were definitely shooting. But yeah. With Gar's defense, honestly, I couldn't really make a push. So, I think that's a compliment there. His defense was much stronger than my army. I had to wait till I had tanks and everything before I could push. But yeah, that one could have ended really badly. Honestly, if Necrons did kill Orcs, I would have like no answer for the Monolith. So that would have been pretty bad. Space Marine was tier 4, but I didn't see any tier 4 units. So I don't know. I didn't even see any Terminators. No Terminators or anything. Kind of an odd build order. But yeah. I think that was a pretty fun game. Pretty exciting. I like the big mess. All the guys shooting at each other, all the guys punching each other. It's pretty fun to watch. But yeah. So Orcs, 147 kills. He fought everybody, so that makes sense. He fought all 3 players. And honestly, Necrons didn't really have an army. He made that one Necron warrior squad at the start, and then never made one again. I guess he doesn't like Necron warriors. Kind of odd thing to do, but alright. And then you got Grey Knights but no chaplain. I'm pretty sure he had no chaplain on them. But he did have the dash. I noticed the Grey Knight dash, but no chaplain. Sounds kind of weird. And Space Marines kept making serval skulls, but the serval skulls didn't really do anything. So that's kind of weird. This was a confusing match, I would say. But yeah, I will. So from the very start to the very end, I just kind of guessed. I just kind of winged it. I'm not really it's been a long time since I played Chaos, so I was just kind of winging it. And yeah, I would say this is definitely not high level gameplay. I think everyone messed up, but it was still interesting. But yeah, I think that's all she wrote. I don't want this lingering on too much. I guess I'll see you next year. And yeah, I'll see you around. My plan is just to play more Fallout games. I've been just they're really fun. Really, really fun. The thing about Fallout is you have to make a lot of choices, and I still haven't decided. I haven't decided what my choice is yet. So in Fallout, I'm basically standing in one spot, trying to figure out if I should say yes or no. And I'm like racking my brain, trying to come up with an answer. Like, should I say yes to this guy? Should I say no? I don't know which one to choose. But yeah, I think after this I'll probably play Fallout for a while. Maybe then work out and paint. I still have like 5 boxes of miniatures to work on. Yeah. So I think that's all she wrote. I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you next year. Bye.